Hello, everyone. I'm really excited to practice today with each of you. What is your guardian angel feeling? So many of us, we don't even realize that we can pick up on the emotion coming from our guardian angels. I'm not sure why. I just don't think that that's really been on our radar that we can pick up on what our guardian angel is feeling. Even for me, even in the beginning when I started to channel, I guess you could say professionally, it didn't resonate with me that I would pick up on the guardian angels being so unique, so different, and them expressing different emotions and flooding that through my vessel. And some of the ways that you'll notice that your guardian angel is expressing how it feels based on what you're talking to your guardian angel about, what questions you're asking your guardian angel, or maybe it's somebody else's guardian angel. You'll notice like you'll just feel in your face, the energy will flood through you and you'll feel like smiling, or you'll feel very peaceful, or you'll feel so heart-centered and loving. But a large portion of the time when I'm giving readings, it is the smiling. Okay. Now, some of the readings, I'm gonna do some truth telling. Okay. So here's some truth telling. When I've given some of the readings, especially in the very beginning, when you're offering a reading for a lower rate, you can imagine that these are the types of people that come to you for readings are people that are going to throw that money at you and just see what you can do for them. They're maybe more skeptical, a bit more lower in vibrational frequency. Um, they don't 100% believe, and they're just more closed off energetically, shall we say. And that's what I repeatedly noticed in the very beginning when offering my sessions. And this is why you will have me suggest, you will see me suggest to those who are starting out on this path of being a medium, do not start at a lower rate. No, because you will literally, essentially, energetically be getting in your own way. Or, you know, that saying like shooting yourself in the foot, essentially, because you're going to have this type of vibrational frequency coming to you, and it's going to be a hard slog for you, really hard. And I feel like in this day of age, with what we're learning and how we're progressing, we need to start by honoring our time, our energy, and our ability to help people with this ability that we've developed, right? You've spent the money on these courses, you've spent the time developing it, so now, you know, charging accordingly to that is important. So I do not recommend $30 for a session. I do not recommend $50 for a session. I don't even recommend $60 for a session. Okay. Because you will notice a pattern of people coming to you, and it's going to be very hard for you. Not every time, but overall consistently it's going to be tough. Okay. So when you apply a rate that is more in alignment with uh, your confidence, your abilities, what energy and money you put forth to learn and grow in this capacity, you're then honoring yourself, and you're going to have other people who are paying that amount of money, money being energy, exchanging your energy for money being energy. And you will find that these individuals actually are honoring your time and your energy, and they really want to be there, and they really want to hear the guidance. So that's a recommendation from me. The pattern that I started to notice in the beginning, Truth Talk, is that there were a few times where the readings were really hard and the person didn't want to hear it. I would even have some people buy a reading for someone else, which was consistently tricky because the person that they're buying it for is like, oh, I'm getting a reading. And they're kind of like put off by that, and not always happy about it, but showing up because someone bought them a reading, their mom or their sister or whomever. And so some of the time I would see the angels doing this and then saying, sorry, Kristin. Sorry that this reading is so hard for you, that this person isn't ready to hear the guidance. And it's a hard slog for you right now doing this reading with this person for an hour. So it's really fascinating what I have received from the angels. Different emotions, different, I guess you could say personalities. I'm just going to ask my guardian angel, Agnes, would you say that each of the angels have a different personality or range of emotions, or a different, is this based upon the different frequency that the guardian angels have? And is that frequency based upon what that person needs in their incarnation or in that stage of their lives? She's just saying yes repeatedly. We do have a range. She's putting quotations around the word range of emotion or emotions. We are all each unique, similar or like each of yourselves, but in a different way, a different capacity. And she's showing like a snowflake, how a snowflake is unique and different to another snowflake. Much of how they choose to present themselves is based upon what we need in that moment at that period of time in our lives. Okay. Also, what we need within that incarnation. All right. So she's going to use my incarnation as an example. She doesn't feel sorry for me. She doesn't pity party me. Even when I've had health issues and I've had struggles with my physical body, she will guide me accordingly, very directly, as to what action steps need to be taken. And that's primarily if I ask. But she doesn't sit there and feel sorry for me. She doesn't join me in the throes of sorrow. So this is an example of what I need in this stage of my life, and also repeatedly throughout this incarnation. She does have a humorous side, but it's not as prevalent as other guardian angels, and she doesn't bring it to the forefront because I already, yeah, she says that I already have enough for the two of us. It's true. What I need from her is to be really solid for me and grounded and to help steer me. Okay. Because I'm already really like, hey, yeah. So I don't need more of that from my guardian angel, for example. Okay. She's just smiling and saying, thank you, dear one, to me. Okay. So it's really fascinating the different emotions and personalities that you will see from your guardian angels. I've channeled Paul Milgis, who is coming on live to practice with each of you on Thursday and Friday. His guardian angel is hilarious, just hilarious. But that's what Paul needs. Paul needs that lightness, that humor, and that the other thing his guardian angel will do is give Paul free rein to figure things out and just do what feels good in this lifetime, because Paul hasn't had as many incarnations on earth as my soul has. when I came here, I knew this was an old hat. I've been here before. I got solid footing. I got this. No matter how hard it can get, I know I'm going to make it through. Whereas, so I get a little bit more direction and steering. Whereas with Paul's guardian angel, it's more keeping Paul light, having a good time, laughter, and just letting him suss out and figure out what feels right and what doesn't feel right on earth. So because he's got several hundred less lifetimes if we were to compare it to myself. Okay. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments area. And I mean any questions pertaining to the course or to pertaining to this topic. I also want to make note that the videos have come up on the group wall showing you how to go live and practice live in this course. We are almost reaching the halfway point. So what does that mean? It means this course isn't going to last forever. And it's really important that you take initiative and step forward and practice often as you can, whether it's early in the morning or at night after work, whenever it is that you choose to come live. Okay. So if you need help in locating this video material showing you how to create an event, then messaging me and asking to become an admin in the group, which will allow you to come live. And then you're going to watch the StreamYard video showing how to use StreamYard, which is very simple, very easy. And all of this is located under videos in the group. Where do you locate that? Does anybody know where to locate videos in the group? It's going to look different on your phone versus on your laptop. And again, those videos are shown how to operate and locate, where to locate the events, where to locate the pictures, where to locate the videos in the group. The easiest way to find where the videos are located is by going to the group rules that are pinned at the top of the page and clicking under videos. And then you will see how to create an event and how to go live. I know that Rita has created an event and is planning on going live, and so is Con. So I know you can practice with them as they will be coming live in the future. But you spent the money, you're spending the time, it's time to go. It's go time. So let's do it. Let's rip the Band-Aid off and let's come live and let's answer some questions. Let's ask your guardian angel some questions. Let's get some answers and let's practice. I will be doing this session with you today in regards to sensing your guardian angel's feelings. And then I will be bringing on one student at a time for 15 minutes each. And we're going to keep going and going and going. That's what we're doing today. And if I feel very drawn to you, then I'm coming for you, because that's what I'm being guided to do. Okay? And that's what your team is wanting. That's why I'm coming for you directly. All the time, Beth. All the time. The number one thing I'll always hear from the angels right from the very beginning is, Kristin, we will guide the people to your YouTube channel. We will guide the people to your courses. We will guide the people to your readings. And that's how it's always been. And Agnes will give me an update as to what's coming, if there are any changes coming. Not always, but I know that there's going to be a change at the end of September this year for me. Another stream of abundance is coming in. I don't know how. She won't tell me, for example. But there are changes coming up this year. Always have 2 guardian angels. Some mediums will see up to 3, depending on what we need. Most of the time I'll see 2 spirit guides per person, but if a person needs more than that, once in a blue moon, I'll see 3 spirit guides, and that is really unusual, but it's because the person needs that extra support and help. So yes, Okay, so your guardian angels, okay, so your guardian angels will come through as androgynous, female or male, and we'll just see what with Kira. I don't know if I've said this to you before, Kira, but it feels like your background is different than where you're living. I don't know if this is I keep seeing desert. I think I've channeled this to you before, where you originally are from. Okay? Feel free to let me know. Your male guardian angel is coming through first. His name starts with an A, and I'm just allowing him to pronounce it. And what the angels will do is they'll take you to one name, and then they'll direct you to something similar, especially if it's a difficult one to pronounce. I'm getting Ada. Sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna spell it out. Ready? A D A V I D. That's the name of your male guardian angel. Write that down. And the way he's saying it, pronouncing it, it's almost with like an accent, as if I'm in. I don't. Now I'm not saying you're from the Middle East, but I'm going based on how he's pronouncing his name. And there's this flavor of a background that you have that's different than where you currently reside. He's nodding yes. Okay, so your female guardian angel, right behind me, coming in as a pillar of light. She's showing me prunes, like prunes. She's also saying the word dates. She's pointing at herself and she's talking about fruit. She wants you to know her name as being Date. There you go. I don't even judge it anymore because their names are so vastly different from, you know, what we hear on Earth. Some of their names are so long that they shorten it. So that might be the case, but I don't think so. I'm getting like dates and fruit, but like dates and prunes and dried fruits. Okay, and your spirit guide is, they always hit me right here, so I just get ready for it. Male, incarnated as your brother and close friend in many incarnations. This is your soulmate from your soul group, who is your spirit guide, hanging back and watching over you in this lifetime. He's just saying, my name's Dan. That was quite different than your guardian angels. And I think he means it to kind of be funny too. My name's Dan. Okay, now he's doing this to me. So that's telling me he doesn't have anything else to say. Okay, I think something is blocked in your crown. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So how you clear it is you say, if there's anything blocked in my crown chakra, I'd like you to clear it and or replace the chakra if it needs to be replaced. Thank you. And then from that point forward, anything that you're doing or thinking that you think may be leading to any blockages, you need to just slowly catch it as it's coming up in your mind, or anything that you're doing with a repetitive emotion that's dropping your frequency. You want to observe that and hand it to your angels as it comes up. We're not trying to stop negative or low vibrational emotions. We actually want them to come up. And in fact, as we are ascending and we're anchoring more light through our vessels, our chakra centers are opening, we're going to have a lot of that old stuff come up to the surface. You may be thinking about things that you haven't thought of in a very long time, or being triggered by things that you haven't thought of for a very long time. And you're just going to let it come up, recognize what it is, feel it, and then give it. That's the key, giving it to your team to transmute. Now it's going to get transmuted anyways. That's why when the angels talk about karmic debt, there really isn't going to be any repayment of karmic debt, because everything is getting transmuted here on earth and through us. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Wendy, my guardian angel has to have a sense of humor. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. I love that, Caroline. The fact that you even recognize that, that is awesome. Yeah, that sounds great, Marjorie. If you have your cell phone, it'll be easier likely for you. That's right, Rita. If you're going from your laptop, you're looking at the top right of the group wall under media. Oh, that's okay, Ariel. No problem. I mean, my God, 3 children, you just take all the time in the world you need. And you don't have to feel guilty or feel bad about that, okay? At all. I'd like to bring you on camera with me today, Caroline, and then I want you to channel the message from your guardian angel. Because now Caroline has taken 3 of my courses, and it's time for her to come forward and channel the message, and I'll be back up. Okay, if I knew who was typing this, I would say absolutely fantastic, let's do it. Any questions you want. Any questions you want. There doesn't have to be, it's very fluid in spirit. Sometimes I'm very direct with them. Sometimes I've been angry. Sometimes I've thanked them. I don't hold back. Let's put it that way. And that is what I recommend for everyone. Like, don't hold back. Like, don't feel like you have to be a certain way or contain yourself based on society's standards or regulations or how your parents raised you or any of that, okay? Especially with your team of angels. Really, quite frankly, anything goes. And the deeper connection comes from having a steady, open communication with them all the time if you want, or just expressing that you're having a hard time and you're a little bit pissed off, or whatever you want to express with them. Who is touching the right cheek of Beth? Your female guardian angel. And she's smiling warmly. It's her way of comforting you, letting you know you're not alone, and that everything's going to be all right. So I don't know if you have something on your mind. Whatever you have on your mind, if you have a worry or a concern, she's letting you know everything's going to be all right. Okay. Gentle 3 thumbs up. She's very gentle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who is coming through reach? This is an archangel. I can tell the difference right out the gate. It's not coming from your guardian angels, and the energy's stronger, and it's coming at me from a different angle. So who's coming through her crown chakra? Archangel Michael, but first and foremost is Metatron, but they work in tandem with you, as you know. It's Metatron and then Michael. I'm down. I'm ready. Super. Let's do it. We will do some breakthroughs today. And that's really what these courses are all about. Whoa, my hearing just went out on the right side of my head. Completely out. Still out. Okay. So the fact that addressing Vadim is telling me something here as to why my hearing's going out. Somebody's getting my attention. Do you see how channeling works? They're on you like a hot cake. Okay, so why is my hearing going out? Your male guardian angel is happy that you'll be coming on live with me today. And I feel like he's switching his speech up for me. It's coming through as a different language, and then he's translating it into English. So I think you're from Russia. It's something like this. He's very astute and direct. Fascinating. Okay. He was really strong. All right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, when you come live with me, then we're going to get this. Okay, we're coming down the line now, and we're going to do the practice of where our guardian angels are feeling. And then we are going to move to bringing everybody on camera with me. Sweet. Blurriness is a great sign, means your spiritual sight is opening. Yeah. Does it come and go in about 4 to 5 days and then dissipate, and then your vision becomes sharp and crisp again? You know what's happened with me is I'll get the blurriness, and a lot of people get the floaters, and it'll come and go within 4 to 5 days. And then it's like a film over the eye as well. And over time, my eyes have just permanently changed. So I don't, my eyesight, and even the way my eyes feel, meaning my eyeballs in my eye sockets, even my eye sockets feel different. It feels like there's a permanent amount of light right here in my eye sockets, like it's come through my head, and it's all built within the head, and then now it's permanently in the eyes. Yeah. So Alyssa, is she having her spiritual sight opened, or is there another reason? Spiritual sight opening. Okay. Oh, good. Your cell phone is the best way. Are you feeling more grounded today, Marjorie? You feel better? It's kind of a feeling of relief when you go out and you do that practice exercise on the group wall in channeling a message from your neighborhood tree, which I highly recommend everybody does. And I highly recommend that you ground yourself outside. Marjorie went out in the snow, in the cold, bundled up, and leaned on that tree for 20 minutes. That's huge, because a lot of people wouldn't do that. They'd make an excuse that it was too cold outside. But if there's anyone that needs to ground more, Marjorie, I think you're going to feel real good. You're going to feel a lot better for days to come, just even grounding once, even if you only make it for 2 to 5 minutes. So I'd love to hear what happens and how you're feeling after grounding today for 20 minutes. Yes, he's connected with your life purpose, and he's not chatting with you too much. Neither is mine. But usually, if I find that our get going life purpose guardian angel is not chatting with us as much, it's because they're just hanging back and letting us walk the path. You must be on the path. That's why he's not chatting with you as much. I can double check that. I'm getting a nodding of yes. They'll come through and have something to say when they're trying to get you on the path, but you're already on the path. Now they're just hanging back and letting you make the decisions, the choices, right? Because it's your free will in this free will zone. They're cheering you on. They're showing me that. Okay. So you're on the path, if that makes any sense to you. Okay. You're welcome, Kira. I love that. Well, when you come on camera today with me, we're going to ask her that question. It's totally Metatron. Metatron is taking the lead with you. He's right out in the forefront. Michael's set back more, which doesn't, I don't usually see that, by the way. Usually it's always Michael who's first, because Michael oversees planet Earth, but not with you. It's Metatron. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you notice your vision changing since taking these courses, it's like go time. So the spirit, as soon as they know that you're interested in channeling, that you want to channel, they're going to start opening your eyes. They're going to start opening your sight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Boy, a lot of you guys are getting that. That's amazing. Okay. Okay. So right here, I'd like you to type your name in the comments. Okay. Could you do that for me? Okay. Is the health issue? That's a great question. Okay, perfect. Gudrun. Is this health issue going to be leaving, Gudrun? It's, I feel like it's getting easier. The oomph behind it is softening. Is that accurate? I don't know if it's going to be leaving, Gudrun, permanently, but it's getting easier, softer, better. You're hopeful. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work. That's a little bugger, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the eyes feel different, the sockets feel different. Okay, let's get to the practice now. We're going to ask one of your guardian angels to step very close to you. Step like they're walking. Isn't that fascinating? That's really fascinating, isn't it? Let's dive into that when you come on camera with me, okay? Let's get to the crux of that. That's really important. Okay. Yes. I've literally had people say to me, wow, like there's more light emanating out of the blue color of your eye. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, you must be like, whoa, laser beams. All right. We're asking one of our guardian angels to come really close, and we're going to ask them to place how they feel upon us. We're going to pick this up claircognizantly, clairsentiently, and your job is to hang back, relax, and just feel. Tune out, quiet your mind. Take some deep breaths if you need to. They might put this emotion repeatedly in your mind as a word, and they'll repeat it. But also you'll just have this feeling wash over you. So in the future, when you're asking them a question about something, you can say, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about this path that I'm thinking about taking? And then you can let them put that emotion on you. This is really clairsentience. Isn't that wonderful? That's just the best, isn't it? Thanks, Con. Thanks for helping Gudrun. You know what I'm getting from my guardian angel? Just pure love for me. And she keeps repeating love, love, love in my mind. I hear her saying love, love. And she's just expressing love towards me. The other thing she's expressing is gratitude. So I'm wondering what she's grateful for. To be a part of this experience with me, to be here with me, to be able to assist me and guide me. It is a true honor for her, she's saying. That's huge, huge. Um, uh, it's just an honor for her to help me and guide me. Okay, that's a huge honor. It's also an honor for her to help and guide me because I help by channeling their guidance in assisting and helping so many others. So she feels that she's really grateful for that, to help so many others on earth, with and through me and with everyone else here in spirit. Isn't that beautiful? Uh, I feel massive love and protection like a mother. Now that's different than the love I was experiencing. That's pretty rad. Huge hug. And that's often what they will do. They'll come up behind you and they envelop their energy around you and they hold you. It'll literally feel like you have angel wings wrapping around you. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love it. She's over there dancing and having a party. Party for one. I love that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? They do. They're so immense, right? And so that when they can approach you as if you feel like a child, and the way that they can address you sometimes, it's like, okay, isn't that beautiful? Oop, that's wonderful. Again, a motherly type of energy coming forward. Well, our female guardian angels, or unless they choose to be androgynous, are the ones walking hand in hand with us through these lifetimes. And sometimes they're tough. Some moments are tough. So no wonder they're called our nurturing guardian angels. And that's just the term. And P.S., they do a lot more than just that. Just like your male guardian angel helping you with your life's purpose, that guardian angel's doing a lot more than just that. That's wonderful. That's awesome. With your throat chakra lighting up, Ariel, do you ever feel it difficult to say how you feel in the moment? Like, kind of like keep to yourself or keep quiet sometimes? No? Why this area? They're saying that your throat chakra is just being opened and worked on. Maybe I feel motherly energy. Yeah, exactly so. Yeah. If we need that nurturing and that comfort and that kind of love, that's exactly what they're, oh yeah. And it makes us feel so cozy and protected and safe, doesn't it? And that's what we need in the world. Because, Rita, there was a long period in my life where I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel like, oh, I didn't feel safe in the world. I was like, oh my goodness. And it was really when my health was tanking and I couldn't get the answer as to how to get better. So yeah, I know that feeling. I feel much better now. And it does get better, a lot better. And I know my guardian angel helped me to get here where I am now. Hmm. Oh, yeah, bit by bit. And that's how ascension goes too. Boy, everybody's getting this. Isn't this amazing? Yeah. Yeah. I've literally had my guardian angel say right to my face, you don't realize how much you're impacting and affecting others' lives. And then she laughs and she looks at me, but you don't want to realize, do you? And I say to her, nope, not in the full, not in the entirety of it, because then it would be overwhelming. And I don't want to let it get to my head. I'm here to help. And in helping others, it actually, it comes full circle back to me as well. So out and in and out and in. And we all learn and grow together. It's not just me helping others. It's other people have helped me tremendously as well. It's amazing. You know, you guys won't know what's going on in my life, my personal life, but here you are pulling angel cards for me and you're just nailing it out of the ballpark. Like in this course, nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. And it's stuff that even my own guardian angel saying to me, but I haven't even told anyone what she said to me. And then you guys are pulling a card on it. It's like, whoa. All the time, are you finding it hard to speak up? Oh, yes. The practice begins in real life. Because the reason why I asked that question about your throat chakra is because one's throat chakra gets worked on when they need to speak up for themselves. And that's been consistent over the years. I think this is a bit, but you still do vocalize yourself. It's not like you're like super submissive. But come on, Indigo. Chop, chop. Let's go. We don't have all your lifetime, right? It's time to speak up. Uh-oh, somebody else has a throat tickle. Do we delve into that? You can. I know Paul also likes to transmute himself, and I always say, why not let the angels do it? It's a lot easier, way easier. Let Source do it. They got endless energy. Transmuting takes energy. How I transmute is I just give it to them and let them do it. Okay. Isn't that great, cheering you on before you come on live? All right. So speaking of that, Vadim, are you ready to come on live with me now? And my question to you is, are you on your laptop or are you on your phone? You can go ahead and type that into the comments area. Ooh, how long is the throat sore for? That's the question. And is it like a sore throat, or is it like energetically, like maybe a blockage or a throbbing? Like I'm trying to pinpoint this a bit more with you. I love it. That's clairsentience in the body, feeling on your phone, and you're ready. Sweet. You know, I want you to tell me without that question mark at the end. I want you to tell me. I know I'm being blunt with you, Alyssa, but it's like, you know, when you're at the precipice of something and you can feel it, and you know you're there, you're at the gate, and the next few steps you're going to be there and you're going to be doing it fluidly. You know what I'm talking about because that's where you are. And I feel it too with you. But we can't put the cart before the horse as much as I'd like to, because you literally have a few steps until you're there. But we just can't do that. So we go into the feeling place, getting yourself out of your head. Love that guidance. Love that guidance. If we're always second guessing things or questioning things all the time, that's the frequency you will be in. So we want to get out of that and we want to move into knowing this is what I heard and this is what I'm going to be doing. And that's actually